Welcome to Twin Flames with Josephine Celeste. Psychic, I'm a soul doctor and shamanic healer specifically for twin flames. And the topic that I have been told to speak about today is called Authentically Loving You. And it's all about the twin flame transformation and the journey. So what happens is I find that a lot of twin flames decide that they want to start their spiritual journey, which is amazing. That's what we want, or they want, and your soul wants that, because that's what we are, mainly spiritual. So as you do that, you're going to find some changes will happen. And I've found that a lot of twin flames think, it's because it's a very, as humans, we're not great with change anyway. And so the thing is that I thought it would be really important to talk about this and help you with wherever it is you're going through in your journey. So the changes that will happen as you take on this decision will be that the universe will start to support you. And as the universe supports you, what's going to happen is that's going to align with your soul's purpose, and then your karma will start to get a lot lighter as well. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today in Authentically Loving Yourself. I'm just going through a few of the main points that I found has come up for all the beautiful souls, twin flames that I've been seeing. So as you're transforming, you'll find that the mirror of you, where you're at, is mirroring in your life. And we're talking all aspects of your life. Relationships, whether you're married, whether you're in with your twin, whether you're not with anybody, relationship with yourself, friends, your family can change. You might pull away, you might get even closer. Sometimes I find that they shift home even. And your career, you're looking for that, what am I here for? What am I going to do, And you'll find that with me, I found a lot of opportunities came in before abundance. So your opportunities can come in for you as well. And also abundance will start to align with you and support you. If it doesn't, it means there's something you've got to look at, yeah? And the inner child would be a major part of it. Not all, but that would be a big part of it. So as the changes come about, you might feel a little bit uncertain and you think, oh, what's going on? My friends are dropping off. I'm not interested in talking to them anymore. It just doesn't cut it for me. Or you might even have a fallout. So as this is happening in your life, I would strongly recommend that you ask your spiritual your team to help you, yeah? Always ask, because if we don't ask, they're not allowed to intervene. Occasionally they do, but when you ask the universe or your spiritual team, they'll come in and help you. Now, the other thing is on this journey, it's really lonely, yeah? You'll go through a very lonely time, and the loneliness is there because you're actually separated from yourself. And that time in isolation is important, and you'll get all sorts of things, negative thinking happening. You'll get, all this stuff will start to come up. But that's there to strengthen you. And then you'll be happy in your own company, particularly once you start feeling. I mean, most of you would have intuition active already, at the very least. So, the more that you get comfortable with yourself and you connect with your guides, then you look forward to that time alone. It's very nourishing. And because we're such empaths, we need it as well. And if you're a practitioner or heading that way, I'm not saying that every twin flame has to be a healer, because everyone's got their own specific, purpose here. But, especially, if you're heading down that line when you're with people, you just need to come back and recharge, basically. And so the reason that they line us up and we are on our own quite a bit at some point in this journey is because they don't want you to be distracted, and it's fast tracking you as well, yeah? And here you can feel what you need to do, whether it's writing, it can be automatic writing, which means you just simply get a piece of paper and pen and let them write through you. You receive information, ideas, inspiration. But if, we're out there and we're in the middle of a supermarket, or, you're out socializing, how are they going to get through all that noise? Yeah. So they'll also give you downloads, and you'll get some divine inspiration or guidance. And this is really, really important, because the calling is so strong this year, particularly for twin flames and twin flame union with self, and also with the twin. And it helps your gifts to evolve and to come in as well. So that means that the more you're in tune with yourself, you'll know what YouTube to watch, you'll know what book to read. And this is really important, because the soul's stuck inside of you. She hasn't got a choice, really, unless she goes out at night time. But whatever you put in is what she has to take. And she'll astral travel. Sometimes they go during the day. It's really important for your journey, for what you're here for. And this is the quickest way to move forward as well, yeah? And the more you do that, of course, your frequencies change, and, life gets better, and you feel more fulfilled. You get this inner fulfilling feeling here, sorry. So the other side of the coin is that as your frequencies change, all these amazing people will come into your life, like they have in my life. I've got some amazing people in my life, and I'm so grateful for it. And they will come in, your friends, and they'll match your frequency, and people that really love you and care about you, as you would them. And most of the time, there's usually a past life connection as well. I want to show you some photos of myself. Now, this is a photo of me. It was a while ago, because back in the day, things were a lot slower, frequency-wise, than they are now. Now, this was taken, I was a lot skinnier too, on my honeymoon. So, hope you can see that. And look at my face, yeah? That's what you want to look at. It was very hard. I had a lot of stuff. That was back in the early 80s. And this was, you can see me now, but this was taken a couple of years ago, yeah? So you can see the transformation, the inner work that reflects externally, yeah, in how you are, and, how you feel within yourself. And, it's been quite a journey. I'm not going to say it's an easy journey. I liken this journey to like a rose bush. It's full of thorns, but then when you get to the rose, it's just beyond divine. And you'll have snippets of it along the way as well, yeah? So the other thing I'd like to mention is that if you pine for your twin, it's normal to want to be with them. That's totally normal, because you feel complete. And your soul remembers it, But if you're pining and you're getting a bit obsessive and a bit needy, you've got to ask yourself, what is it that I need to look at? Because don't forget, the twin is the mirror, whether you know them or you don't know them. They're your mirror as you are for them. So you need to ask yourself, what is it that I need to look at here? Do I need healing? Do I need to get back into my meditation? Do I need to, pull away from certain people? Like I always say, we're all unique, so we've all got a different journey. And so you'll know what you need to do in order. But that's a trigger, yeah? That's a trigger, so you'll know that something needs to be looked at, And ask your spiritual team, your universe, to help you as well. Sometimes we just forget. I still do, to ask for help. So then I feel like, I'm getting really tired here. That's another indicator, yeah? So then I know, okay, come on, Josephine, ask for help, yeah? So the intention of all of this is that it helps you on your journey, from my heart to yours. And the channeling and the guidance always comes from the spiritual masters. Any questions or any comments, I'd love you to leave some. And I do one-on-one sessions in person or in Skype. I'm Melbourne based. And I do twin flame readings and healings, Akashic records, inner child, trauma, you know, all the aspects of twin flame healing and transformation. Akashic record healing and clearing, soul retrieval, raising your frequency, and of course, you know, loving yourself, which has been a massive part of my journey, and coming into twin flame union. All the work that I do, or we do, gets to the core of the issues or the blocks, and transforms you into the greatest version of you. I do have Patreon, and you can contact me through email. It's in the description. And my novel, you can even contact me. I can send you out a signed copy if you like, or it's on Amazon. And please, if you'd like to keep updated on all the new and upcoming videos, there's some really exciting stuff coming out. Please subscribe, and thank you. Much love, Josephine.